Hello everyone and welcome to the next match in the Intel Extreme Masters Season 2 Finals. This time it is ToD, the reigning and defending champion, the French human player, spawning in the bottom left of Twisted Meadows, starting with the fast altar here, and he's gonna go ahead, get the IEM, and then most likely creep this, even though his opponent, the blue Russian player here, Happy, spawning in the top left, is close to the Goblin Laboratory next to ToD's base. And Happy starts with Crypt Ziggurat, with a Crypt Altar, and the Ziggurat with 4. No, actually that's also incorrect. He built all the 3 buildings right in the beginning and just now started Ecolite production. So he's gonna have a Death Knight as quickly as he can. He's gonna have Ghoul production somewhat quickly started. But his full gold intake has just begun. Now Death Knight first, of course, for Happy, and IEM first for ToD. And yeah, just to remind you guys, ToD, of course, one of the favorites here as the champion. He did go through Group B with a loss against Grubby and a loss against Fire. But he still ended up on rank 2 and defeated Proteus with 3-0 in the playoffs, whereas Happy has gone through Group D without a single map loss. So definitely two very, very strong players facing off against each other here. Creep camp is going to be taken in just a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 militia called by ToD, so going the safer route here, but it's gonna hurt his economy a little bit more. Still no tower or anything like that inside the base of the human player. Another water metal has been spawned here. So far hardly any damage taken by ToD in creeping this. Flute of Accuracy and Tome of Experience. Yeah, pretty much the perfect item drop. Flute of Accuracy, I guess, alongside the Robe of the Magi and the Sobi Mask, one of the top 3 items here, definitely for the human. Let's see how much damage Happy is going to be able to do here. First peasant gets taken down. No rod used thus far. He's going to take a bit of damage on his Death Knight here for delaying the rod usage here. Second peasant is getting killed, and the third one is going to get killed as well. Scout Ghoul, as it appears here. I didn't really pay attention. Yes, that was the Scout Ghoul arriving as well. Peasant number 4 is even getting killed, so quite a bit of economic damage done here by Happy in turn though. His DK has taken a lot of damage, and the IEM is staying close, of course, with the bonus damage. He's really able to slowly wear down this DK. It looks like he wanted to use another charge of the rod, but now he has to return, probably all the way home already, as he's being taken very, very low on hit points. 5 peasants have been taken down in total though. So I'm assuming ToD wants to get a fast expansion, and well, his tech is going to be considerably delayed, as well as his expansion probably. And Happy pulling a couple of ghouls. Looks like he's going to creep up to level 2 here at first. Tech is on its way. I guess Graveyard should be added soon here. ToD is not yet creeping the expansion. He's level 3 already. Of course, with the old Tome of Experience giving 150 XP, it was this camp and then 1 green camp for level 3 already if an XP tome dropped. Level 2 for Happy right now as well. And is ToD, of course, finally creeping the expansion. It looks like that's the case, pulling 5 peasants here. And Happy will be there in time though. Let's see how much damage Lucifer, I'm getting all the other players in here, Hot Lucifer. Well, ToD and Happy are the 2 playing, and let's see how much damage Happy is going to be able to do here. Yeah, there's the Graveyard coming in the meantime. No second crypt or anything like that though, so I guess we'll see slaughterhouses being added here. There's mana for 1 coil currently. The trolls have already been taken down. The ghouls are just trying to get at the IEM. Haven't really done a lot of damage though. The coil is coming too late by Happy, and ToD gets the last hit as well as the Pendant of Energy. Another great item drop here for the human player who's pulling 4 more militia. The Death Knight needs to make sure not to get surrounded. Only one creep left standing here, and thus far Happy has really not done any significant damage. Trying to get at the IEM seriously seems like a big mistake here by the undead player. Now all of the creeps have fallen, and the water metals and the IEM can seriously start whacking away on those ghouls. And yeah, look at how quickly those are falling. I think this expansion will be secured fairly easily for the human player. Yeah, this ghoul should definitely be dying as well. And that was very, very painful for Happy. A tower is coming immediately. Looks like ToD's... Okay, now okay, it just revealed. Yeah, so ToD clearly didn't know exactly where Happy was standing in his tech, what his space was looking like, perhaps if there were really gargoyles coming. But I guess if that was the case, then chances wouldn't be too great, given that the IEM is level 4. He's got the Fluid of Accuracy and an energy pendant, so water metals and the IEM should have been able to defend this pretty easily against some gargoyle harassment. Okay, it looks like Happy wants to get some damage done against the peasants, but ToD very nicely getting the IEM deal more damage to the low HP Death Knight while threatening us around here against the Panda with these footmen, so the Panda wasn't able to just pass by. Very well played thus far by ToD. Double slaughterhouse is now coming by Happy. So that's going to be the aim here for the undead, as it appears. He knows he has done a lot of damage economically. Shredder has in the meantime been added by ToD. He knows he has done a lot of damage economically. He knows ToD is going to be very, very late in his tech, and he's going to have to invest a lot into towers if he wants to hold a double slaughterhouse destroyer push. Okay, ToD is retreating. Happy should make sure not to get trapped in the base. He sees the IEM coming right now, so the Panda should perhaps head back. Or is he willing to sacrifice him just for another breath of fire? Yeah, it looks like he's just gonna let the Panda go down. And that... okay, bought a staff on him. Then never mind. And he survives with a solid 21 HP here. So expansion is soon to be finished. ToD does have 300 lumber though, and he starts his tech immediately here. I was about to say, I think he's got a bit of time here. There is still no tier 3. Destroyers are not a long way off, but they are quite a while off still, and I think ToD can get this in if he starts producing towers just now afterwards. I think this is a very smart call by ToD not to go for the towers first, but for the tech. I think he can afford it. Of course, if he ends up losing to a destroyer push because of it, then yeah, be a fool for making that call, but I think he should be fine. A lot of footmen are available. The first Acolyte has fallen here. The Panda is, not the one in danger here. The IEM is actually getting surrounded, but the Panda has to open up the surround again. He's running here. He's got a heal potion, uses it just in time. Acolyte's still on the run. No gold income currently for Happy. And he's struggling already to deal with the water metals and the IEM in the back of his base. Breath of Fire is coming in. One Rubian Tower, not one Spirit Tower, excuse me, has been upgraded on top of the already existing Nerubian Tower. So yeah, the majority of footmen will be dealt with here in just a second. The IEM is able to run away though. And yeah, those footmen will fall, but that's their purpose at this stage of the game. Just winning time, and we'll have a look at ToD's bases in just a second to see what he was able to do with that time. Destroyer upgrade is coming right now. 2 statues are on the field. No third one is coming, surprisingly. Okay, now he's got 200 gold. I guess another statue is immediately being built. Towers number 3 and 4 coming here. This is looking a little bit better. By the way, is Frenzy upgrade finished already? It doesn't look like it. So yeah, Happy clearly suffering a little bit under this harassment. He's creeping some. And yeah, the question is gonna be, will ToD be ready for a big destroyer push? I think he will still be ready, even though he teched earlier on. Yeah, is he maybe really going here? And I guess he just wanted to get perhaps a Zeppelin in case it was crept, but it wasn't crept yet. Scroll of the Beast for the undead. Another water metal floating in. Looks like, yeah, Death Knight is gonna get some more experience here. Level 3 for him. Panda is not quite level 2 yet. And ToD just continues being annoying. He's doing a very good job here, winning time. Happy would right now love to head across the map to, yeah, get some damage done with these destroyers. But I think if he sees this, then he might not even be going for a destroyer push anymore. He's gonna have, is another Ziggurat coming? No. So he's got 6 supply available currently, which means he can only morph 3 of those 4 statues that he's got remaining here. Excuse me. And is that gonna do it? Is there a masonry upgrade? Yes, 1 masonry upgrade for ToD. Is the second one coming? Yes, not all too surprising, as well as tier 3. Only 3 towers finished in the main though. But Happy is creeping more here. He's not going for a push immediately. The IEM getting greedy here. He wants to get the item. And the item, the Lionhorn of Stormwind, is going to ToD. Some more footmen coming in, all of them getting killed immediately by the destroyers though. But yeah, stealing another item here, why not? He's also bought the Invo potion here as well as Boots of Speed. Wait, is there a Mountain King already? No. And given that ToD has 27 supply currently, he really has no forces to creep with. I think it's a reasonable decision to delay the Mountain King second here. Because yeah, at the moment there's really nothing on the field for ToD to creep with to make the Mountain King second useful. Looks like now we're gonna see the push and he's heading for the expansion. Does he have any clue? He's got no idea how many towers there are at each of ToD's bases, and this, well, is he going to be able to break this? It looks like nope, and he's turning around immediately. He's not even trying. He's going for the main right now, but there are just as many towers here. IEM is getting caught out on the map. There is 1 coil available. There is, well, double mana potion on the Panda. And it looks like he's gonna give the main base a shot here. First breath has come in. Another statue is there, gets morphed. We are up at 6 destroyers right now. The IEM needs to be careful. He's using the Invo potion here. MK's second is now being produced. I guess stunning one of the heroes close to the main may be useful, and the town portal has to be pulled by ToD as he doesn't get out of this little area here with the IEM. Very far to the back of the base. But yeah, it looks like ToD has stabilized here. Next breath is coming in. Destroyers are able to deal a lot of damage though. So no arcane tower available anymore. So this Panda, combined with the fact that the base is open here, might be able to really start doing some work. He still has 1 of his mana potions to, as well as 1 breath of fire, but oh, that's unfortunate. He can dispel right now and then attack the IEM, and he's gonna have to buy a new town portal perhaps. No, he's not even going for it. Yeah, the issue with the MK out right now is that the Panda could get bolted here with good timing and take quite a bit of damage. IEM is running for his life. It looks like the Death Knight actually got the mana potion by the Panda. So the Panda now does not have any more Breath of Fire to work with. ToD is getting his Paladin. Does he get any tier 2 buildings? Yes. Double workshop. Yeah, and it looks like Happy has given up here. The issue is just if he's... I mean, he could just sit back here and heal up and get another like 4 statues and then go for a push again. The problem is if he does so, then there's going to be plenty of... one of the slaughterhouses has been sold here. There's going to be plenty of flying machines against the destroyers. Or if he goes for a counter expansion, which seems more likely right now, given that he sold one of his slaughterhouses, well then ToD is already at tier 3 and ToD already does have double workshops, so tanks are going to start rolling immediately.
Summoning is complete.
But yeah, both are just creeping some currently. Is a Lich coming perhaps? No. Yeah, both are just creeping some at the moment, and generally speaking, if the human is at tier 3 and gets the time to creep his MK and Paladin up to level 3, then he's already achieved something. What did drop here? Another Boots of Speed. Yeah, looks like Happy might just go for the red camps here. Spell Shield definitely very, very useful. Especially if he's adding a Lich at some point. Okay, he's going for Temple of the Damned. So, gonna see Banshees here probably. How much of an impact that's gonna have is still up for debate. But we'll see how that's gonna turn out. A lot of flying machines built here by ToD, who I don't think has realized that the slaughterhouse has been sold here. So for all he knows, he's probably just gonna face mass destroyers. And I think right now, yeah, he's already sending a flying machine out. Right now, ToD should really be on the lookout for a counter expansion. But Happy hasn't made any attempt of that sort just yet. Keep in mind that Happy during all this time is also in low upkeep, whereas ToD is sitting at 50 supply with double income. So he's gonna get a lot of gold here. I guess he's gonna get upgrades and, you know, all the tech buildings he wants to. Well, not quite yet, but he could do so while getting basically 20 gold per second, whereas Happy's only at 7. But he's got level 5 Panda with a Robe of the Magi as well. I'm wondering if there was an XP tome here, perhaps. But yeah, level 5 Panda is definitely strong, especially if he can get some more experience here. For example, by dispelling water elementals to perhaps get that one up to level 6. Let's see, is there a staff? There is a staff on the Paladin. Divine Shield used, and Happy is just chasing after these human heroes. But without the Nova, it's very hard to finish anything off. So it looks like the human army is just going to be able to run to the expansion here and get into safety. Coil is coming, but damage isn't enough. Staff used by the IEM has been passed previously from the Paladin to him. And now perhaps the rest of his creep camp will be taken quickly. I'm not really sure if that's even worth it. Maybe he should rather go for the next red camp. And ToD is the one who's getting another expansion here. Happy not going for anything of that sort. Okay, Lich is now out. I guess he'll grab an orb and join the army soon. Mountain King is just triggering the spell shield here. Yeah, still there's not really anything ToD can do if he doesn't bring a larger army to the fight. And he's got quite a large army already. Triple workshop by now. Does he have double? No, he's got only 1 barracks. It looks like he's stopped night production for the time being. So only got... Does he really have 50 supply with only heroes, workers, and flying machines? Paladin is stuck here, by the way. I guess a tower or 2 are gonna have to bite it here in order for him to escape. I'm not even sure if he's gonna be able to get out of here. Yeah, okay, he is. So, yeah. Lich has joined the army. Spell Shield and Staff of Silence here for Happy. So both of the players with some ridiculously good item drops. And it looks like the MK might be in trouble here. The Staff is still on the AM, but he doesn't use it. And it wasn't on cooldown. So, a little bit of mistake there by ToD. And the next creep is going to go to Happy. Or is it? Yeah, it is. Flying machines. One of them gets caught here. Yeah, I don't really... Okay, there's the Acolyte. I was just about to say, I don't really see the long-term plan for Happy, though, because at some point he's gonna have to secure an expansion. His main is, well, at some point gonna run out, and ToD has the expansion running, and ToD is gonna have another one secured soon if Happy doesn't do anything about it. But Happy is about to scout it, and there are only 2 towers there just yet, so I think ToD will be forced to take a fight soon if he wants to hold his second expansion. But there's such a large number of flying machines already, but against a level 5 Panda, he's gonna have to do some great splitting with those. 3-0 upgrades, by the way, on them. Okay, the 1 destroyer isn't gonna be able to do much as these towers are about to finish. But Happy is swarming into ToD's base. Well, 1 Griffin Aviary very, very slowly coming. Happy realized what's happening here. So yeah, the undead player is making this match a lot more close than I guess it was supposed to be after this early game. Well, then again, the early game, ToD also took a lot of damage. And yeah, as I said, ToD is gonna have to fight here if he wants to hold this expansion. Then again, the destroyers are all out of mana. The first Banshee is joining just now for some anti-magic shield. The nuke of the human isn't too great yet though, as the MK and the Paladin are both only on level 2. But look at the number of flying machines here. These destroyers should all be falling very quickly. Breath of Fire is coming in, dealing some damage to parts of the flying machine army. But look at how many flying machines there are. And the last destroyer has already fallen, so Happy's heroes are now going to have to carry. The Lich has already taken a bunch of damage, level 3 on both the Paladin and the MK have been reached. Level 5 on the Death Knight in the meantime as well. First Fiend has joined. Look at the number of flying machines here. They are retreating now. They're having no fun dealing with this panda. It's now human heroes against undead heroes, and maybe the undead heroes aren't looking all too bad there. The Paladin is gonna have to throw another Holy Light onto this. Death Knight actually is what he's throwing it at. I was about to say on the MK, but yeah, killing the first hero of Happy is of course gonna do it as well. Bold Holy Light turns out to be quite useful, and now the undead has to run, and the Lich is gonna bite it next, and only the panda is left standing, and he's only level 5.5. Well, Happy, 1,000 gold at least in his bank, but 20 supply only, and 5 of those are in the altar. Lich is being rebuilt there. Perhaps the Death Knight will be rebought at the tavern, but yeah, now this has been secured. This has been killed. And we're looking at 73 supply, 5-3-3 heroes for ToD. That's more or less the dream. Against 30 supply for Happy. Which isn't the most impressive of numbers. Okay, the altar is gonna get attacked here. The panda is coming in. I guess the Breath of Fire is gonna deal a lot of damage. Yeah, a bunch of flying machines falling here, but so many more are coming in, and look at how quickly the altar is being killed here. No Lich for Happy. Let's see if the next Breath of Fire is gonna come in. Spell Shield proves useful once again, but Breath of Fire isn't really the greatest spell in Hero Wars. Banshee comes out and immediately, unfortunately for Happy, auto-casts Curse on the Mountain King, therefore is out of mana and is going to be completely useless for the time being. Next bolt is coming in on the panda, and he's gonna fall as well. And that should pretty much seal the deal. A new altar is being built by Happy. Not a player known to, you know, call it quits all too early. But what is he really supposed to do? Is ToD really just gonna sit back and creep up his heroes even further? Yeah, it looks like he's gonna get double level 4 here. I'm not quite sure if the Paladin's gonna reach it. So yeah, MK is gonna reach level 4. Periapt of Vitality. Not a terrible item here. Yeah, even the Staff of Silence has been sold right now for Happy. Just to get some more gold. Looks like he wants to get the panda back here. Yeah. But for about 1,000 gold. Quite expensive. Excuse me. That was the wrong button. And yeah, the Paladin has reached level 4 pretty much exactly from the natural of Happy. What did he find here? Not quite sure. Well, more towers are being built here. ToD with 2 safe expansions. Happy without gold income. He's got 28 supply. Killing another knight here. Not really sure what that was doing there. Lich is not being rebuilt. So he has to sell something like the graveyard, a couple of cigarettes to get the Lich back. But what's really gonna be coming out of this? Alright, anti-magic shell. Doesn't stop the magic effects though, it only stops damage. Therefore, the mana of the panda will still be burned. And the third masonry upgrade. Doing great here. Has also been nerfed a bit in the time between this match and nowadays. Oh, did we see a town portal? Yes, a couple of griffins added as well, so I guess bolt and focus fire is gonna be what we're seeing here. First bolt immediately on the panda once again, triggering the the spare shield. But still, all Happy can do is run. Down to 28 supply again. Breath of Fire is dealing a ton of damage to these flying machines, but there's no purpose to them except for dealing damage to the buildings right now, and they are doing quite well at that. Next bolt onto the Panda, and it looks like we're just gonna see some A-click here. The Lich is about to spawn. Look at how many gyrocopters this Panda just killed, and he's even reached level 6 from it, but he doesn't have the mana to use his ultimate here. Even if he did, I'm not really sure if against the human tri-hero and a bunch of Griffins that would be doing all too much. Let's see if he's actually gonna buy a mana potion or something like that. The Lich dies instantly here. And we see the Panda 2 mana away from his ultimate. Yeah, there we go. Storm, Earth and Fire, but I guess A-click through these Pandas should just do the trick here. Okay, he's going for the Death Knight actually. Is he getting a Holy Light off? Looks like no. The aura is too powerful here. And now ToD decides to fight against the ultimate, which is really doing quite a bit of work here. Oh, it looks like he's just wanting to chase the Death Knight further. Yeah, he can of course also just outweight the ultimate. Death Knight has to turn around, he has to run into those Griffins just to not get caught by a bolt. And there's the GG by Happy. He is losing his first map in the entire tournament here. I think he was able to deal a lot of damage early on when ToD crept his Goblin Laboratory, but ToD with the True Shot aura and the level 3 early on, thanks to the XP tome, I mean, that is also making a huge difference, having those level 2 water elementals available while creeping the expansion instead of only level 1 water elementals. That combined with the fact that I think Happy made a bad decision when he ran, you know, behind the creeps and around the gold mine with all of his ghouls in order to get to the IEM, which didn't turn out to deal any damage basically, while ToD was able to kill both the trolls and the Ogre Magi, which, you know, on top of things also went to ToD while Happy wasted a coil, throwing it too late. All of that stuff coupled together made it really difficult for Happy to really follow up with any more pressure, and therefore ToD was able to get his tech started very quickly, even though he lost so many workers. And just given how many footmen he had left and how strong his AM was, he was the one able to win a lot of time and harass a lot while still getting all the towers up in time. And as I said, Happy kept this game open for quite a while longer than I guess I would have expected after how the game turned out early on. But eventually, I guess in the big fight when ToD came to his second expansion with like 30 plus flying machines, there was just not too much to do there. I'm not quite sure if Happy's Death Knight had a town portal, but he was stunned by the bolt, so even if he did, I guess he must have, then then there was still no way to use the town portal in time. Turns out level 2 bolt, level 2 Holy Light is really strong. Happy falling to that in the end, and therefore ToD, again mistaking the players here, ToD is leading 1-0, and map number 2 will be Echo Isles.